Okay, let's see what we're doing. I'll do that. And hopefully we're all good to go. Put that on mute. Put that on mute as well. I think we're good. Fantastic. Oh, it's good. As soon as you have more than one, it just goes swimmingly. Hey, Rambo, how's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. How has your week been treating you? Is that bringing the chat from there? No, it's bringing all of the chat. I mean, that works for me. Good times. Right, what time are we on? It is not Wall Crash time just yet. Let's go blast some stuff. Good, thanks yourself. Yeah, no, I can't complain, to be fair. The week's been alright so far. I will say that if you do hear like excessive fans or something like that in the background, that is because I do have a fan right next to me trying to keep me cool, because as it currently stands in this room, we are looking at about 28.5 degrees right now, because it is bloody warm in England right at this second. So yeah, it's a bit of a hot one at the moment, so there's not much I can do. Fortunately, the fan is doing a good job at the moment, but if it gets excessive, I do apologise, but you will see me melting if I don't have it on there. Oh, you're at UK as well? Oh, in that case, you feel the pain. Thought I'd kick it off with showing off what the Jaeger build is currently looking like at the moment. Final kill over there. There we go. Of course, everyone wants to join in when you try and want to show something off, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. We're still going to be contributing. Walk out the room, my PC is going. So honest, this piece going on. I do not blame you. I've had to shove this drink right here in the freezer just to try and get it cool enough to be able to try and keep me going tonight as well. So whether that drink's going to be enough by itself is going to be a different thing. Seen more and more Jabers last few days. I think it's people are starting to grasp that Jaber actually does have a use now. He definitely is a lot better than people give him credit for. That's why I'm hoping to get my build video out later this evening. But I guess we'll see how the stream goes first. I mean, heck, you just saw that damage, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think he's top tier, but he is a lot more fun to be able to use now, and that's the important thing. So why not, you know? For everyone else that's joined in the stream, hello, how's it going? Feel free to be able to say hi in the chat and everything like that. Would be nice to connect with a bunch of you, find out your opinions as to how Season 3 is currently treating you all. What descendants are you currently using? Who are you currently farming? What is on your agenda so far? He's usable now at least? Yeah, absolutely. And I think, to be fair, I mean, heck, anything was an improvement over what he was before, so we'll happily take something like that. Do we have enough time to be able to run one more before... Yeah, probably do. Yeah, 2 minutes 26, that's fine. Yeah, the fact that I can run Purge level 10 with Jaber right now is almost unheard of, really. You know, as you go from like fodder that you just kind of want to avoid and all that kind of thing, just to get your master rank to 30, to now we can do Purge level 10 and be able to farm your weapon cores if you so choose to. So what are you currently farming for then, Rambo, at the moment? Are you still farming out just for the new stuff, or what's... Yeah, that's good. I've still got 2 more erasers to be able to grab and farm for, so I just need the materials. I think I've got all the blueprints ready. Still haven't been able to get my cooldown and crit tech reactor, but it's fine. Nell can wait. What time are we looking at? Anger, Lucia, how are you doing? Yes. How's things with you? Thanks so much for stopping by. New slot for Descendants does make them more powerful. It absolutely does, especially since they... I don't know if people have necessarily heard. We've got Shami as well. How you doing, Shami? The news that's come out that Arcade Leak is working as intended. Sorry, not Arcade Leak. It's the Power Beyond one. Sorry, that's because I've swapped Descendant. Power Beyond is working as intended and is actually giving everyone a 15% skill power modifier, just as standard. Why? Don't know, but that's why it's going to be the case. Working on Jaber 2, Anger? I mean, that's a good shout. Jaber is definitely feeling so much better nowadays. Did you use Jaber beforehand, or is it now just a case of you're picking up Jaber for the first time? How's that kind of working? Rambo, what am I currently farming for? It is just purely materials. One, to finish off the speedy bike, because I've already got the Orca fully leveled up, so I need to get the other one fully finished and everything like that. And then I also need to farm out some more materials ready for the eraser. Just get that sorted as well, you know, it's just... We're getting there slowly. I think I've got most, if not all, done for the... What is it? the new brand new mod, the trigger mods and everything like that. I think I've got everything sorted out for that I'm aware of. If not, I've got like a couple I need to sort out. Seems to have been a fast one. Good run. Happy with that one. What we got here? Oh dear. We've got a few more people in the chat. Oh dear, this is Robin's almost done with the arcade tuner for now. Fantastic. Now he's definitely feeling really, really strong right now. Definitely one of the more fun descendants that are currently in the game. So how are you finding now as well? Demo's the real star of the stream is the penguin in the background. True story, got that free from making an order on a, a website. It was, funnily enough, it was for a Christmas present for my mother. She didn't know anything about the penguin, so I kept the penguin for myself, and then I ended up buying a scarf and dressing up like the penguin for work do. So there you go. There's a nice little Songs of Ray's Law right there for you. Just now, season 3 was sitting up the whole 2 season. Yeah, he absolutely was. He was literally the worst one. I think he was the only descendant that I didn't have arcade tuning up to level 40 before season 3, just because I couldn't bring myself to actually kind of like play him because it was just that bad of a gameplay loop. But no, I'm glad that he's in a good spot right now. That's. I think he still needs more. But he's where he needs to be for the time being. They're probably just trying it out and slowly working their way up towards it, I guess, in that case. Almost got the hairline for it. Well, fair enough. That's no, the penguin's definitely hairier than me. I think we're all good from that side. Got that last node. What did we actually do on that one? Yeah, decent. So yeah, so Axiom Plains is basically all I need to kind of like farm for the time being, just be able to get more resources. But I do want to be able to farm some more weapon cores, just so we can get everything fully leveled up. There is a null build that I am currently working on. Which is this one right here. And the main idea is I do want to try out this new ballistic trackers set, because I think there's something there. To be able to go for all the weak points. And I do think the Eraser's actually doing a really good job as a solid weapon to be able to actually use for that. So I've been doing some like math in terms of like the calculations and everything like that. It's not fully built up, it does need more catalysts and everything like that, but I think it's got something going for it. And the fact that it's on 510 DPS on this screen alone, and it's just purely this, is actually pretty good. Could maybe try it out. Ah, go on then. What's the worst that could happen? It's just down here. Oof, enjoy your Battlefield 6 there, Dan. Hope you enjoy.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures
Yeah, it feels like it's got something there, you know. Yeah, just... I still need to figure this one out, I think. Or definitely at least like make the gun better. That's not bad. Maybe Axiom Plane's not the best place for it, but it's definitely got some use. Yeah, it's a bit on the slow side, but to be fair, the gun's not fully cut either. Yeah. Anyway, our oh, we'll just pull that one. It's fine. We'll save that until we actually get that gun fully cutted up, I think. So, what are people's current thoughts on Season 3 as it currently stands? Is everyone enjoying their time inside of Axiom Planes, or...? Who do we currently want to try? There's too much going on. So, let's use Jabes inside of Purge for the time being. that's pretty decent. Oh, that might actually be one of my faster runs as well. Tell you what, we'll take a clip of that and possibly even put that in the video. Yeah, overall, a lot of fun. What we got going on here? What should we do? I could do with some quick farming, so... Go on, let's get some quick farming under our belt. Could do with some resources. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Finally saying multi. Was in a multi? That takes me back. No, I mean, clearly by the way I just read that message, clearly that is not the case, and I'm still pronouncing it multi, so how's it going with you anyway? And thank you so much for stopping by. We'll go with multi. Well, anytime this stream it's brought up, we'll say multi. Yeah, we'll do this one for the... Just realised I got the wrong... What is this? Oh, wrong vehicle. You can tell I've only just recently unlocked everything, can't you? Save that. Avoid invasion reinforcement, save that. Fantastic. How's it Ford? How's it going, Race? Can't wait to see your J build. Oh, you just missed it, to be fair. I was just running it in Purge 10, got a 2-minute 43 run. If you let me farm a couple of things, I will quite happily swap back to that and I'll give you a taster as to what the video is going to be. Heck, I might even give an early preview as to it as well. Reminds me, probably should change from 1000 cuts. I think 1000 cuts is still a fantastic mod for trigger mod for them to be using, but the 15% skill power is just too good to pass upon, I think.
Bogus special assault ship identified.
We'll swap time in a sec. There's no rush. Have I used VSE yet? She's incredible. I believe I have, yeah. Well, not this stream so far, but I am a big fan of VSE. I love how like a playstyle overall kind of is. She was just so satisfying to use in Purge. I've done a couple of builds on the channel. I must admit, I've done a bit more testing and I've got a better build than what I did have before. So the one that's currently on the channel is not going to be the final form, basically. It's not the one I'm currently running. So I will be doing an updated one with like the trigger mods and everything like that. So you can expect that. Maybe I can get onto that this weekend to be able to make. We'll see how the weekend goes. But yes, I do. She is on my agenda to make an updated build for. But she is absolutely one of my favourites to be able to run and Purge. Especially since she got a buff in Season 3 as well, of all things, which is quite fun. Because, you know, she needed it. Honestly, with the way that they've handled Jaber taking over a year to finally get a buff, and VS are needing a buff for whatever reason, I'm starting to wonder who's actually doing the balancing over in Nexon.
Action target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. Descendant, requesting takedown.
I mean, if you're interested, I'm more than happy to do a run through as to what I currently rock with VS for Purge, if you're interested. Like I said, I won't get onto the video until probably the weekend, but if you would like to get an idea, I'm more than happy to pop it up on screen.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in operation. Please take it out.
Decent. Right, let's talk Jaber. I'm happy to do that. No massive bonuses this time. That's a shame. Why am I slacking? I did not partake in the in the Battle Pass bug, but in all fairness, I've been spending so much time just leveling things. Yeah, it's I've, in all honesty, most of my playtime that's actually been in the game recently has been actually trying to either grind out Jaber to be able to get him to level 40 RK tuning and actually maxed out so I can get a trigger mod like inserted with him. I haven't even been paying attention to the challenges. Speaking of which, where actually are the challenges? Are they? They used to be on the screen, didn't they? Oh no, sorry, it's here. That's why. So yeah, as you can see, we're a little while away. I haven't even been paying attention to these challenges in like complete honesty with you or anything like that. So that's on me. We could probably get a couple of those challenges done, to be fair. Probably going to change that one. Defeat enemies with a handgun? Yeah. That was working and happened? Yeah. No, well, I mean, I heard the reports about it. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Apparently they reverted it anyway, so anyone that actually did all the progress and everything, it just got taken away, so they're back to where they should be. Oh god. We're about to take part in that. Let's, yeah, let's, go on, we'll go back to Albion, we'll swap over to Jaber, we'll do a few more Purge 10s. We'll talk about the builds and basically try to get the most out of him and just kind of explain as to all that kind of comes to be. Because I've tried to keep the video short, but also try to get all the information in. But then if I wanted to go into every single little detail to be able to get the most out of Jaber, it would easily be a 15-20 minute kind of like build video, and I don't really want to go that kind of route. Way too much. I mean, I've been there, I've done that, I don't need to keep doing it going forward. That's alright, 0-40, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, the video I'm hoping to get out this evening. So, you know, we can actually start talking about how to actually use him, how to get the most out of him and everything like that. Tim F, how's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. So with this build, ideally we want to be able to get our overhaul up as quickly as possible. The best way to do that is to really take advantage of your fall, which you can do with medical turrets, and then that allows you to be able to then spam your assault turrets. And then every single one of these turrets is going to have this damaging aura, And the main thing is to then just kind of like take up with the aura. And just basically just chip away. If these start getting low and you don't need to, you don't want them to disappear, you can pull your 3. A few of you might... I have tried to preempt these kind of questions as well in the video, so I am going to try and answer questions while I go along. Yeah, the reason why we go for the red mod that changes our 3 is because if you equip a unique weapon, you will be losing any stacks of what you have on your Peacemaker. And if you lose your stacks on what your Peacemaker is, then you lose the skill power that you're going to be snapshotting with your turrets. As you can see, we're doing 227,000, 315,000 on the shots as well. So the more skill power that we have going into it, the more effective your turrets will be. So it makes sense to keep your skill power as high as possible. That it goes with the Mage's set, that goes with the Peacemaker. Whereas if you have your default 3 where it swaps to the unique effect, or the unique weapon, you will then lose every single stack that you do have, and then that gets rid of the snapshotting that you will be facing and everything like that. So that's the reason why we do go for that kind of route, to be able to help there. Tim F, how do I get level 10 weapon cores? This exact activity that you can currently see right here. So Purge 10 is the most efficient way to be able to get them. But you can also get them on Purge 9. I'm pretty sure you might be able to get them on 8 as well. I'm not 100% on that one. It's been a while since I've run an 8. But basically, Purge 10 is your best way of being able to get some, because basically right at the very end, you do get guaranteed 4 drops of Weapon 10 cores. But I believe you can now also farm inside other missions as well now. I think they've made it so... Is it Sigma and 400% now drop them as well? So... it's becoming a little bit more accessible. Once you have some weapon cores, you can then go to the craftable bench, and you can build yourself some level 10 cores if you want to from like your lesser cores, or you can swap some of the ones that you just don't like anymore, things like that. So there's a few different tools to be able to get to weapon 10 cores now. So we're actually in good hands to be able to get some good weapon 10 cores. And then dead. Fantastic. Geordie, how's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. I know you said you were going to. How was work today for you? How are things going? We'll do a few more because that was a bit of a slower run than what I'm used to. Only been able to get to level 7 Purge. Every group I'm in leaves before 8. Ah, well, you can... Who are you using? I'm curious, because obviously some Descendants are better than others to be able to work your way through. We can have a look as to some of the better strategies to be able to get through 8 if you want. You using Serena? I'd be very surprised if Serena couldn't get it done. Tell you what, if you want me to, we can have a whiz through a couple of, I mean, heck, if you're online now, I'm more than happy to get you to Purge 10. I'd like to think that my Serena could probably handle it and get you there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's go for another overhaul. Now, these turrets are fantastic for being able to activate your skill for, because you do detonation damage as standard. And because they have a taunt on them for their special ability, you can really just draw them in. So as you can see here, activate that, just get some real nice explosion damage going off. Really nice burst DPS. Oh, we'll get that going. Fantastic. Explode, and then we're good. And that's it. That's basically what you're doing. When it comes to Jayber now, the most efficient and effective strategy for him is to basically turret spam. And yeah, 2 minutes 49 on a purge stage 10. So it's I don't know what to say. Jayber's now actually feeling pretty good. Like I say, he's not my most fun, favourite character for, running Purge or anything like that, but the fact that he can handle Purge, if it taunts enemy dangerous ambush will definitely work. That's an interesting call. Do you know what? I'm willing to test that theory out, because that's one thing I actually haven't tested, and I want to do that in place of Spear and Shield, but I'm probably going to run out of space now. Balls. So I'm probably going to have to get into level 40 to be able to test that. But you could be right, actually, because the targeting is technically swapping away from yourself, and then your skill does the damage, so... Interesting. You could be right there. If that's the case, then I'll get that tested, and I'll actually get that swapped over, because... yeah, that's actually a really good shout. So Jayber's good now, Tim? He's solid. I mean, he can do the content you need to. He can do Axiom Planes. You got nothing to worry about there. Which, you know, is the new, harder kind of mobbing content and everything like that. He can do Purge level 10. Absolutely fine, as you've currently seen. I have also done it on the other map, which was the original Purge level 30. And got a very similar time, so just around about 3 minutes, if not just under. So that's that. In fact, actually, I don't have desktop capture on this right now, so I can't get it to show on the stream. But the footage is inside the video, so we do have that kind of thing going on as well. And yeah, 400%. I mean, technically, I haven't tried 400% with him, but considering he can do Axion as well as Purge, 400% should be an absolute breeze for him. So can't imagine there'd be any kind of difficulty. Power Beyond is here for 2 reasons. And once again, do recap this in the video, but Power Beyond is going to be giving you a skill power increase of up to 15%, which is already a fantastic thing to be able to actually benefit from. But it also doubles up because you do have the global dot or ground dot skill, and your skill 1 is one of those, is a global dot. So therefore, after your 4th activation of your assault turret, you will then be activating Tow, and it pulls enemies into the area of effect for the damage over time to actually do the damage as well. So it's got a really good way of being able to proc the extra damage as well, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's Power Beyond is actually a really fantastic mod to be able to use with Jayber. So I would actually recommend that you do have that one slotted in right there. But yeah, this is the current build that I'm currently rocking. As you can see, it pretty much is capable of by itself. But yeah, we will... Let me see if we can get him leveled up to 40. We'll do a few runs over in Axion. And then we'll catalyse this slot here. And we'll put in Dangerous Ambush, and we'll actually give that a go. Because I'm kind of curious. If that is the case, then maybe a composition of 1 medical turret and 2 assault turrets is the way to go. I suppose that probably would make sense. Either way, we'll give it a test. So, alright, let's go rock him over in some Axiom Planes. This fan is doing work. It's trying to keep me going. It's a theory. I'm happy to work with that, Isaac, of course, because where else do you start? I've joined literally just as they finish. That is nice and easy when it comes to materials. Let's get a 1 hour XP boost going on him. Just so we can...
Ascendant, a large cluster
We can get this done a little bit quicker.
of detected in the area. Creature response confirmed. Inbound to location.
Damage flowing. He's very similar to a Freyna now, of all people, due to the damage that you can just kind of leave behind. Except for Freyna can spread out with the damage, whereas he can't.
Vulgus special assault ship identified. Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation.
He's a backup, Geordie. Feel free. Yeah, more than happy for you to hop in here. That's absolutely fine by me. If I put some turrets down, and then I stand in the middle, we'll do it this way. Yeah, I support. Absolutely, go for it. I mean, we've got spaces, might as well. Maybe I need to go back to Albion then for this. Because if we're going to do a full party, then I think we're probably going to need...
Vulgus special assault ship spotted over the operation center.
Probably going to need a blank lobby in Albion to be able to get it done, so... After this run, I'll definitely back out to...
Vulgus special assault ship identified.
Yeah, it says full. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, so after this mission, I'll back out and we'll get everyone in. If there's anyone else that feels free wants to party up as well, just to be able to run some missions, by all means. I mean, more the merrier, right?
Vulgus special assault ship spotted.
34. Peacemaker's gone up. Cool. Right, let's head back to... Let's head back to Albion then. I'm happy to work either way, Geordie. That's absolutely fine by me. I mean, heck, I'm just here to test out a theory. But yeah, if you want to, or I can invite you, absolutely fine. Ah, you've already sent me one. Got him. We'll do it that way. Big Ben, have fun. Oh, I always do. Are you the biggest of the Bens, or what's the deal behind your nickname there? And yes, I do know who it is. Can't believe you went for have fun instead of enjoy. Oh. Oh, yeah, oh, it's working. There we go. Fantastic, both in. Let me see if I need to clean out my reactor storage. Don't want any of that. I'll get rid of all that. Cool. Right, let me just check if there's anything I can research, because I do need some eraser parts.
Oh, special human child. What do you need?
I don't think I need any of you anymore. Ah well, we'll get one of these building. Kill. Right, let's get on over. Oof, enjoy Skillex Gaming. So I don't think I've yet. Well, I don't think I've heard a single opinion so far about season 3 in this chat. So I'm curious, what are people's feelings towards season 3? Are people enjoying the grind at the moment? Are people enjoying the new Axion fields? You might be able to actually test something out in the chat. So I recently added in some chat commands. I think, for example, if you type in !Nell, I think it actually gives you a link to the Nell build video. I think. Tell you what, I might even test that while this is happening. Nope, maybe it's broken. It had one job, and it's not done it. Does it work there? Nope. Nope, I have no idea what I've set up then. I swear I've set something up. It's just, it's gone kaput.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Vulgus special assault ship spotted over the operations zone.
Hey, where'd it go?
Vulgus special assault ship identified. Vulgus special assault ship spotted.
We'll bring that.
Action target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. Descendant, requesting takedown enemy assault ship.
I see someone roughing a wall crusher set.
Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby. Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in operation zone. Please take it out.
Sweet. Oh, come on, level 39 in a tiny bit. I heard a swing. I guess it was just the drop. That's fine. It's never gonna happen. Not really a huge fan of that mission. I really like this one. Well, that's fine, we can keep doing this one.
Ascendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound to location.
That's all I needed to be able to reach level 40. Fantastic. I've got disconnect. Oh no! Are we able to? You sure? Oh, fair enough then, I suppose. Well, I mean, like I said, we've got space. I mean, heck, we've got Wall Crusher in a sec, so...
Vulcan special assault ship identified.
Oh, good.
Copy of breach creature spotted inside the operation.
Well, heck, if there's anyone else that wants to grind out some Axion stuff and do that, feel free to raise your hands. It's fine by me. Look on the yellow.
Vulcan special assault ship spotted over the operation zone. Vulcan special assault ship identified. Vulcan special assault ship spotted.
Oh, go on, Geordie. 2 Javas. That's exactly what this mission needs. We'll show them how it's done.
Detection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in operation zone. Please take it out.
So, right, let's put this catalyst in then, shall we? I do want to do it in a different slot just to mess about with it. What we got? Yeah, we can swap that to there and then do it there. We'll give that a test. Nope. Telling you, doesn't exist. Oh god.
Vulcan Special Assault Ship identified.
Can't quite remember what the weapon, what the damage was before.
Copy of frequency responding to flight operation.
It's definitely doing more when they spawn. Yeah, 100% it's doing more then. Maybe it is a case.
Vulcan Special Assault Ship spotted over the operations center. Picking up Void G6. Be careful. Vulcan Special Assault Ship identified.
Look at this damage zone.
Vulcan Special Assault Ship spotted.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Section target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. Sending. Requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
I'll tell you when it's the most interesting. Ooh, hold on. So you could... So you could have a build go for the taunt effect of your skill 2, so your support drone. So you pop that down so your medical turret.
Sending. Primary tactical objective confirmed in operation zone. Please take it out.
For that kind of explosion. I don't think there's going to be much that can survive it in this game. Yeah, this... $156 Bridgestone stars, woo! Yeah, there's not much in. Hold on, I'm just going to teleport away so I'm not constantly dragged into that mission. So you could have medical turrets set up. This is theoretical, by the way. You could have medical turrets set up. And if you want the biggest burst DPS with Jaber, and it would be pretty insane as DPS because you have the explosion go off from the turret, which is the 528%. You then also have the burst damage from this, which is also then going to fire 3 shots of 4,022% per turret, meaning that we're looking at around about 12,000 skill power per shot basically going off. Because they're all going to be firing at the same time, aren't they? So three shots, 12,000, 12,000, 12,000, so 36,000. You could have mages stacked up because you've got to deploy your turret 3 times to be able to get there. And because it's got the taunt on and they won't be targeting you, you'll then be doing an extra 50% skill power. Jesus Christ, that could be a nutty amount of damage. You've got to find a way to pull that off, though. But that would be a reason to swap this reactor from Dimension over to Singular, so you would then go for... Do I have one that actually helps here? That probably would be the best slot there. But you probably do want to go for cooldown just to be able to maximize out on this. Why do I have you? Oh no, you're a new one I've just picked up, that's why. I guess I don't have a cooldown with like a singular or a non-attribute, but so that one probably would work. You just have a slower cooldown. It could do it. It could do it. That could be another build idea, I think. Fair enough. Yeah, hard to test in lab. Yeah, no, I think it's... Yeah, because you can't get in lab to be able to target something specific, can you? So you would have to actually do it inside of something like this, something that you can control. So I think I did a test with targeting and everything like that on Purge level 10. Literally get to the first group of enemies and let them target and do it that way. And then you just keep rinse and repeating that kind of method, just to be able to get like an average as to how much it was kind of performing. And you could do it that way. What's up, Gay? How's it going? Oh, it's been a while. How are things treating you? No, I've never actually cracked this little piece here. Oh, you see that. Never been able to actually crack that piece. Granted, I've never really focused it down. For all we know, it could be a weird hidden damage multiplier. Turn them to practice now. Oh. don't know what the point of it was. I don't think we actually got anything extra for that. Ah, well. Synced up runs good. I'm now mod and tech lead on GTP, and we have custom lobby access in Fate Trigger. Oh, fantastic! That's Oh, I've just said that to the party. There we go. That is fantastic news. Congratulations. I'm glad that everything's going well for you. What's the? Are you working with the developers on that as well? Are you? By the way, I think you did not set a game for the stream. Yeah, well, to be fair, this is my second time, and I have a feeling that there is a few things that I could still learn. So, yeah, there's that's definitely a very strong possibility there. Which is a bit annoying, because I thought I genuinely managed to catch everything, but clearly that is not the case, so I will go back to the drawing board on this one. Just give me a goddamn cooldown and crit damage. That's all I'm asking for. And you just can't give it to me, can you? Nope. You give me everything. Look how many you've just teased me with. You've teased me with all these tech reactors, and you just can't give me my best in slot for now. Indirectly with them. Well, I mean... Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? With E. coli from the... Oh, okay. Hey, that's one way. I mean, fair play. Either way, I'm happy to hear that for you, Sab. Yeah, I genuinely am. You and Sawash. I assume it's just... Is it still just the two of you, or...? Do we test this one out a little bit more? Saurius. Jesus Christ, you can tell I've been out the loop, can't you? Of course it is Saurius. Yeah. Yeah. That's egg on my face right there. 80 codes for Fate Trigger. Wow. Is that 80 codes for the game, or is that 80 codes for things inside the game? Julie, that's the first time I've done the Wally 5 with not playing Serena. I get it now. Yeah, I mean, it's considering the guy has billions, yeah, you can kind of see. I mean, there is also, like, the support and everything like that. So you can go for, like, Enduring Legacy to be able to help out with quenching. You can go for Sharon to be able to do the electric resist shred with Battlesuit melting rounds. So... yeah, there's a couple of uses. 80 for the closed beta. Nah, fair enough. Yeah, it's happened. No, of course, Sawash. Yeah, I do recall Sawash. I just genuinely got them the wrong way round. But yeah, and no, I do miss the synced up days. To be fair, I must admit after the way synced kind of went, it did kind of put like a down on it for me. But. To be fair, I'm just glad that something's come out of it. So that's the important thing. And no, genuinely glad that it's moved on to something else. I mean, how are you finding it, Sergey? You genuinely, is it going well? Are you enjoying it? Who do we want to use? I still have things to put in here. No, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, everything. As soon as you're on the ground, yeah, no, 100%. It's you have to dodge every single attack, whereas when you're in the air, you literally just have to watch like the lasers, and that's about it. But even then, you barely have to kind of like do anything. Go on, we'll stick with Nell for a bit. Let's get. Oh, thank God they've changed it. It's now like first crater. I can deal with first crater. Genuinely hate this one with a passion. I do not like that level. Just feels so slow. We also had a big break after that. We got lucky that he kind of asked if no, yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, heck, it was limited what we got, but it's still something at the end of the day. But no, I'm glad that it's Synced Up's found its face. I really do hope it goes on to bigger and better things and everything like that, and it goes strength for strength. I mean, heck, I'll be keeping an eye on things for you. That reminds me, I actually need to check if I've got the Fortnite custom access for you. Remind me, I need to re-download Fortnite to be able to check it. I think it's sorted, but I do need to check it for you.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound to location.
Sorry, Jordy, I saw your message a bit too late. I will check out that drip. Hopefully it come at the end of next year. Oh, fantastic, man. I genuinely hope that is the case for you.
Vulgus special assault ship identified.
Oh, my bike! He broke my bike. So you've run not too bad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, with Season 3's been actually really, really nice with the YouTube side of things. Going from Babylon to going solo and everything like that has actually been a really nice change of pace. Over 1 million views. Yeah, it's basically everything that I've managed to achieve with the Babylon side of things. Managed to do in about half the time, I think it was. So yeah, I've been pretty over the moon about the whole thing, and considering it was a little bit on the cautious side about making that change and going solo and everything like that, it's been really nice. It's TFT community's actually been by and whole fantastic. It's got a bunch of great creators, and it's just a really welcoming space and everything like that. So it's actually a massive pleasure to make content for. You get the odd one and all that kind of thing, but I mean you get that with every single game. It's but end of the day, it's just making content and just going from strength to strength and just realizing what works and doesn't work, and just keep it going, I suppose. I'd like to push. I mean, at this rate, it's probably going to be more like 8K. But I did have sights set for hitting 10K for the end of the year. But well, you know, there's still time. But we'll see. I would like to get to the 5K. Oh, sorry, not the 5K. The 5 digits kind of sub count. big fan of that, Jordy. It makes you look like a... I assume you were going for like the Bumblebee / Wasp kind of look. It's either that or you were going for Kill Bill. Which one is it? No, I appreciate that, Jordy. Yeah, I'm still trying to find my stride, I think. You are going for the Kill Bill look. Fair enough. It absolutely stinks of it. Have a good one, Stepgay. I appreciate you stopping by, and no, it's been great. It's been great catching up with you, and yeah, keep me informed. Love to hear more. Right, so...
Descendant,
Got it.
a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Approaching location.
Actually, I haven't even been leveling a razor this whole time. That's really frustrating.
Vulcan special assault ship identified. Descendant, Vulca's comm traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops. Vulcan special assault ship identified. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Vulcan special assault ship
Good. Use my skills. So people in chat, obviously we've been talking about it, but I'm gonna get Jade recovered this evening. I've still got a bit to do with now, just to be able to level up some guns and just do like maybe a weak point kind of build. But I'm curious, what the kind of Descendants would you like to see get updated with their Season 3 counterparts and trigger modules and everything like that? I'm thinking of
picking up void
doing Viessa maybe,
Be careful.
maybe even Sharon. I think Viessa could do with probably an update first on my side, because Sharon's mostly just kind of chilling from the last one that I did. But has anyone got any mains that they just wish they would probably get like a fresh take on, or maybe some build help with?
Breach follower squad approaching in an encircling formation. Gone immediately. Vulcan special assault ship spotted.
You would say Viessa, Geordie? Yeah, that's... I mean, to be fair, I do have a couple of wrongs that I need to right when it comes to Viessa. Like I was happy with my last build that I did, but I must admit it's not got the most amount of like... It hasn't got a full amount of DPS that it could crank out, you know. There's a couple of things that I would change on it.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in operation zone. Please take it out.
One of these days. That's a lot of weekly challenges. Fair enough. Gino, hey, how's it going? Yeah, all good this side, to be fair. Yeah, it's not been too bad. I mean, it's a little bit sweltering here, where I currently am. Has the room come down? No, it is currently 30.8 degrees in this room right now, so I am absolutely melting. My drink has now gone warm, so... Phanossi, hey, how's it going? Oh, well, I'm so glad that you can make it. How are things? Thanks so much for stopping by. Well, you've joined chat at the perfect time, mainly because we were... Oh, actually, it's that one over there, isn't it? Because we were just talking about how I'm planning on getting... Oh, 35 years ago... Oh, Mexico. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean... I want to say that maybe Mexico's kind of used to that kind of heat, though. Whereas in the UK... 30 degrees is too hot for a barbecue weather, you know, it's one of those that we just kind of want to avoid. Wait for the chat? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, always try to keep everyone engaged here in the chat, so... I mean, the least I can do for you taking your time out of your day to come say hi is... Maybe I go say hi to you personally, so... You know, all good, thank you. Yeah, same here, taking a break. Yeah, 3-hour grind. Oh, wow. I mean, have you been grinding actually in that whole 3 hours? Or are you, what's the current grind for you? Are you trying to get now? Are you trying to get the weapon parts? Are you trying to get the bike? What's the plan? Oh, come on. 28 degrees here in DK, yeah, it's getting crazy as to how warm places start to get, right? It's not even summer anymore, is it? It's August. Oh, can I time that one better? Oh, yes. I'll try and figure out what these extra like ring chimes and all that what they actually mean, because I swear they don't mean anything. Ah, there we go. No, I've got a free catalyst. Oh, I'll happily take that one. Axion 400%, fair enough. Personal culture, that's I must admit I need to get away from Axion just to be able to mix things up soon. I'm so close to getting the Razor fully made.
Current in operation zone. Please take it out.
You haven't missed out too much, to be fair, in how the stream's gone so far. What we have shown off is we've shown off Jaber. We've talked about a little way to be able to actually make him a little bit stronger. Probably isn't going to make it in time for the guide, but it does give me an idea for something down the line. But yeah, we're just showing off the newfound strength of Jaber, and how he can run Purge 10s in around about 3 minutes. Serena's just too strong. Yeah, I mean, they've put themselves into a bit of a corner now, to be fair, Geordie. I think everyone knows. Like, I don't think there's a single player that goes, Serena is balanced. But if they go and try to nerf her anymore, people will be in an uproar about it all. And it's just so silly. It shouldn't be the case. Look at you, bro. How much he hates me in Axiom. Well, have you set your target farming up to be able to help you out a little bit? I know it's still slow progress, but it is sort of something that's going to be guaranteeing you. You know, that way you can try and help out that way. That's probably the most that you're going to be able to do. The other thing I would suggest is something like how we're doing this mission here. Anything that's got the teeth is got that extra bit where it says operational area time remaining. You can earn additional rewards. That's going to be rotating every 2 hours, I think it is. And that's, you know, you've got 2 missions that will be part of that. So I would recommend, if you're trying to go for specific drops like that, just getting on with those kind of missions, if you haven't already. You might already know that, but just on the off chance. Honestly, don't even want to make this video. Like I said, Serena needs something to kind of show off how much damage she can actually kind of do, and unfortunately, Wall Crasher is the perfect content for that. Kind of what I talk about. Yeah, it's almost like, Phanossi, you've heard my script that I've spoke about it. And how he's waited over a year to finally get a meaningful buff. It's just stupid, like. Yeah, how is it that everyone else got, like, buffs? I mean, heck, Blair was getting, like, meaningful buffs and everything like that. You know, for, like, flame zones and stuff like that. Quality of life, you know, just standard stuff. And Jaber couldn't get anything. It's just insane, really. But it's here now, I suppose. You know, maybe it's now the perfect time due to the fact that everyone's already fully catalyzed everything else. So, I mean, heck, it makes sense for them to stagger it out like that, because otherwise who are people going to catalyze and spend money on and grind out for catalysts and all that kind of thing? Makes sense for them to... I mean, it does make sense from a player perspective, but it does make sense from a business perspective. Yeah, no worries, Gino, yeah. So, that's what I targeted. That's, I mean, you know, it also makes sense to, like, you know, go for the faster missions and all that kind of thing. Like, there are 2 missions that will rotate round, but some are obviously going to be better than others. I personally like this one, so First Crater. If you can get this one to go, then fantastic. The other one is, it's at the very top of the map, that I really enjoy. Give me a sec. Yeah, while they deal with that. This one right here, so Technical Research Institute. It's a really good one. It's nice and enclosed and everything like that. It's really easy to be able to get like a good farm going. So you literally just sprint down straight into here, drop down, take out 50 enemies, moves on to the next bit. They're in a tight room for that bit. Take out like 180, I think it is. And then you drop down that level, take out about 200, I want to say. Move to the next area, take out a few more, and then you do the final bit. And it's just nice and enclosed. It's actually just a really good kind of mission. It feels fun to be able to run as well compared to some of the others that exist. By the way, you're sharing build rules, thank you very much. Oh, absolutely. To be fair, I do need to revisit that at some point because we're going to be talking about the trigger modules to be able to go in, but if you just want to get like an idea, then Power Beyond is going to be the one that you want to be able to go for. Mainly because, what does that apply to? It doesn't apply to anything if I remember right. Yeah, so because they recently came out and everyone thought it was a bug, that the skill power increase happened regardless, whether you actually have a global dot or not. They've actually come out and confirmed that it's not a bug at all, so you might as well just run this. And you might as well just get an extra 15% of your skill power on top of all the extra damage that you're doing, so... Which is so daft. Shouldn't work like that. Initially I was potentially going to be messing with Arcade Leak, if I remember right, to be able to help out with like skill power modifier and skill cost and everything like that, but... It doesn't make sense to go for gap in time. Oh god, I've just realised I'm... I've recently swapped. It doesn't make sense to go for gap in time because you're going to be hitting cooldown cap anyway. So you'll only have a 10% chance of being able to deal some extra damage, and it just doesn't really make sense to do that. Whereas if you do go for the other one, you can just get like a constant damage increase. Right, let me get out of here so I can swap. Do I need to abort? What do you mean not available? No. There we go. I'm back. Yeah, keep going. I wasn't prepared to try that with a Sharon. It's No, I appreciate that. Thank you, Jordy. No, I just I keep forgetting that First Creator is one of the only missions where basically you start, or you end in the exact same start place. So it makes it a nightmare to be able to mess about with reactors and stuff like that. Oh god. I believe these can only be broken with firearms. There we go. Just realised that's not going to have a razor on anymore. Ugh. Too much to think about. try and just catalyze the razor.
In encircling formation. Respond immediately.
So I'm thinking of setting up a gun version of Nell. I did show it off like very briefly earlier, but I do need to level up the razor a little bit more so it actually does enough damage, and just need to test a few more things just to be able to make sure I've got it right. Has anyone actually tried gunpowder? Nell just yet? Or is everyone just kind of rocking their skill power?
Tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Let's get that in. What do we got? Orca controls. I mean, I've already got the Orca, so I'm not going to be... That's fine. Happy with the materials. I haven't tried a gun build yet, but in theory I think it could shred. I think it could as well. I think it's got the potential. I must admit it's going to depend heavily on the gun, because you need something that's got a good weak point multiplier to really benefit from obviously what she provides. Because the 4 is multiplicative, anything that's already got a higher weak point modifier is actually going to benefit even more from it. Whereas this one, the skill 2, is going to be applying the base. So
Focus special assault ship
I
identified.
think I personally do think that Enduring Legacy is probably going to be up there for like mobbing. It's going to turn it almost when you combine it with the new set anyway that does like the ricochets and everything like that. I think could become like a borderline makeshift Albion cavalry gun potentially. Just with a better crit damage rate.
Focus special assault ship identified.
But I've got to test the maps on the actual set and everything like that, because
Focus special assault ship spotted.
I need to understand how the ricochets work. Like, do you have to be within a certain range? How's the damage calculated if you can? You know, things like that.
Descendant. Requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Descendant. I picked up a piece of Imperial formation.
Game's definitely running smooth today. I've done a good job of turning everything back.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
Back to the grind wish you look? Absolutely, Gino. Yeah, feel free. So, I really do hope... What was it, the part that you're after? You're after the Nell part, weren't you? Yeah, just try those extra teethy missions is the best way to be able to describe it. But I wish you all the luck in the world to be able to actually get Nell, because she is a lot of fun to be able to play. Even if it does look like I'm just spamming the one ability over and over again.
Respond immediately.
I'll definitely catch you around, Gino. Yeah, well, there'll be more than one stream, so. But, yeah. You have to let me know, keep me informed. Let me know how you go.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Yeah. No, I didn't delete any of that. Cool. Well, I've just got a Null Spiral Catalyst. Albion? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, more than happy to go back. Let's go see what we can create. I think I might do one more War Crusher, and then I might call it there because I do need some time to be able to edit this video and then get Jaber out this evening. And then I do have work tomorrow, so try and get some sleep. So I am thinking of doing another stream on Sunday. Gotta get the days right. So yeah, so it'll be like a most of the day stream, similar to like how we did last weekend. Just so I can, so you can watch me while I'm farming, to be able to get some ideas and stuff like that. And maybe we'll even like to test some things on stream, to be able to come up with some new build ideas and everything like that. So. Oh, quick, someone tell Gino. Someone tell Gino that we've got more arcade loose because of the weekly stuff. So he might be able to get his Nell code.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think?
I'm a little bit short. I need to do one more run to be able to get both of these parts and get another eraser going. Typical. Might as well set one of them to go. If I see eraser for crit and not a good build, might try full toxic and multi-hit. So I've got a theory on this. Like I say, I've yet to fully build this out, but I do have an idea. So as it currently stands, the 18% base crit isn't fantastic. It's not huge for Nell to be able to really kind of abuse, but I do think it's kind of workable. The reason why is because the 1.3 here over the multi-hit damage here, the only other way you could get away with multi-hit, I need to double check what mods we do have as impact rounds. Okay, so you can get multi-hit induction. So that, well, if you use it with a 4, you can get that up to can get up to 57, so 57%. That's before we factor in anything else that's built into the gun. We can go for multi-hit stuff. I'm trying to think, is there a way we can get around it without hurting the crit damage multipliers? Because we could potentially get away with multi-crit with the eraser. From what I've seen by running multi-crit in the case of the Fallen Hope in the hands of Blair, you get a huge damage increase if you manage to crit as well as multi-hit. So I'm thinking, and this is purely theoretical as it currently stands, because obviously I do need to be able to get this fully built up and tested out and everything like that, but in theory, if you build this for firearm attack, toxic, weak point, that gets you to the weak point cap with a skill 4. Build it for crit here. That doesn't leave much room, does it? Might have to drop. Well, you drop the rounds per mag, I think, at the very least. So that, you know, theoretically put that there. And then you could go for your, you know, your multi-hit induction to get you 57% chance. With other things contributing to it, so obviously you've got your rolls as well as arcade tuning. You could theoretically get this to 100%. The thing is... So you could make it reliable on the multi-hit side, and then make it so that every now and then that multi-hit is then going to crit. I mean, heck, if you did go for multi-trigger rifling, you would easily get that over that. It's going to cost you a little bit in fire rate, but considering we can go fire rate here, and also we've got a fire rate core built into the gun, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Pair that with the ballistic trackers set. These are all the things I'm getting ready to be able to actually like fully try and everything. The main thing that's going to affect that, I think, is if the ricochet damage goes off of... Because it says firearm damage, which typically means that it's everything factored in. But that's something that does need testing. And you can test that in the lab. I've already done that kind of side of things. But it needs testing to see if it also factors in multi-hit. It should factor in crit. I need to test if it factors in multi-hit. If it does, then yes, going multi-crit could be the way to go for the Eraser. I don't necessarily think it's going to be the best gun to be able to use. I do also have it down to test with something like Thundercage, for example. Because I do want to see what the ricochet does on top of the electrical ring that comes from it. There's a few things that I do want to test, because we've already got ricochets built into Malevolent, so you know that could be another way to be able to spam that kind of side of things out. In which case, then triple fire rate cores are probably going to be the way to go for this side when it comes to that build. I mean, Last Dagger's already a pretty insane strong gun, could really benefit from that side of things. Trying to think, is there anything else that really... I mean, I do think Enduring Legacy possibly could be a pretty good shout. I mean, Albion Cavalry Gun already does ricochets, but could, you know, to go even further if you do go that route. And then you could mess about with things like Perforator and Nazistras and stuff like that. So there's a few good options. It's just going to rely a little bit on testing to be able to actually find out what is the best kind of way to be able to go. I mean, to be fair, Wave of Light could also be a really good shout to pair with the Ricochet, because you're guaranteed to crit every time you reload for 2 seconds. Meaning that every 2 seconds you're going to be doing an insane amount of damage. If the crit does factor into the Ricochet, then that also is extra Ricochet damage that's then going to be going out as well. So there's quite a few things to be able to mess about with. But yeah, it's... Like I said, I need to get my Eraser build out, and then I can start doing all the testing just to be able to find out what is the best weapon to actually go into that side of things. But all the things that are going around in my head right now, just to give you some insight on that. Geordie, do we do one more? Yeah, yes, I could do with one more just to be able to... If we can get one more in before Warcrasher, at least, then at least I can have an Eraser set up for me ready for tomorrow. And then I'm only one away from being able to have pretty much everything kind of sorted. Grisverse, I mean, in theory it would do. It's just a case of... It's got a 2x multiplier, so it's already a pretty decent weak point gun. You know, this can also crit because it's also got a pretty good 2x and everything like that. It's just it's a bit of a shame that the special rounds mods kind of suck when it comes to crit. I mean, multi-hit's also pretty respectful. I mean, Jesus, Greg's might actually be a really good one to go into both. So, if we, just for the time being, swap that in here, go here. This is a very old build. I do need to be able to mess about with this one, to be fair. But if we took off... So if we kept the concentration, if we kept the crit rate... What's this currently sitting on? 30%. Yeah, it's passable. I think edging's pretty poor, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty poor. So we probably have to keep it around about 30%. Probably swap out rifle reinforcement. But like have aiming over here. Keep the weak point. Keep the base firearm. Probably get rid of that. Get rid of fire priority, I think. You could then go to multi-hit induction. You don't want to hurt your crit damage. But 60% for 15% fire rate seems pretty good to me. So you could go for that. And then maybe you could go for that. That's not bad. Wait, is that the same? No, it's a different mod. Because I don't want to go into that to be able to hurt my crit damage, because I'm still massively critting. None of these, none of the yellow mods are helping us with multi-hit damage. I don't want to absolutely demolish my fire rate with a 25%. So in that case, it does make sense to go for this one, just to be able to increase our chance a little bit more. Give us 35% extra. Tell you what, I'm half tempted just to put this on now. Where's trigger? Why am I going crazy? There we go. So then I could just re-roll this. Because now we have a 64% chance, with it building up on weak points, to be able to multi-hit for that amount of damage. We've then got a 30% chance of being able to do 4.4 times crit hit damage, which is then multiplied by the weak point, which is pretty respectful, which will be going up even more because of Nell. It's probably not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. The dual fire rate cores could absolutely be done a little bit higher. Food for thought. I think that's something I might give a go and just see what I can kind of break out of that one then. Ooh, I like that skin, Geordie. I know it's the new skin for beating the Abyss boss, but that looks really nice. I like that. Go on then, let's get one run in of first crater, and then we can get ready for Wall Crusher. And then we can call it there. I think that because of the recent boosts to weak point damage, which went through with like the hand cannons and those other 20 guns that basically got buffed, which is why I do think the Enduring Legacy is also a pretty good shout, because that's now up to a 1.85x. I think there's some really good options. Oh, hold on, there's a Colossus boss. I saw the other day that if you take those down, you can have like up to what is it, like 2 mil gold or something like that, just for taking down one boss, which is kind of crazy.
Picking up void ships. Be careful. Vulcan special assault ship identified.
Alyssa, hi, how's it going? Yes, I've finally made it onto the to the stream side of things. Can't have you having all the fun, you know. Oh, is it 20 mil gold? Jesus. If only, right? If only you can hit that javelin. That reminds me, how did the subathon go for you the other day? I didn't get to see the end of it.
Picking up void ship signals. Be careful. Vulcan special assault ship spotted. Descendant. Requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Picking up void mutant signals.
Oh wow, thanks so much for the donation as well. Oh, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. That means a lot. Yeah, you're actually the first super chatter I've had as well, so you can take that with pride, I suppose. It's no, I'm glad to hear that went well. What number did you actually get to in the end? Did you actually have to search for a bunny outfit? Or, there was one of them was an actual outfit on to be able to find on Amazon, wasn't there, in the end? Seen the Infinite exploit on Crush It? Yes, I did manage to catch a little bit of it earlier. I think he was showing it off in the stream while I was working, and yeah, it was something to do with like party lobbies, wasn't it, and stuff like that. $904. Ah, so close.
Vulcan special assault ship spotted.
Maybe next one.
Descendant. I picked up a mutant material formation signal. High. Descendant. Primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
Time we on. Oh, just in time. Fantastic. Right, let's skip on over here. Yeah, basically you get a lobby of 8, invite one person, it creates a new lobby, and the person you invited, and then you can put it in rinse and repeat. I mean, I can see how it's caused, I can get it, and all that kind of thing, but yeah, that's, considering there is a leaderboard and all that, yeah, it's not. You can't put a leaderboard attached to something like that. You either need to keep that side of things in, or you just need to, and you'd have to get rid of the leaderboard for that side of things, because you can't have that as a competitive thing. Or you just get rid of it altogether and you just say, look, it's just the one and done, and that's your run for the hour. Also, make sure to log into your creator dashboard. There's a notification there waiting for it. Oh well, guess that's what I'm going to be doing this evening, straight after after the stream and sort out my video. So I'll definitely give that a check. Thank you so much for the heads up. Yeah, time get your boss with a leaderboard is a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, I can see them going for it. I can understand, you know, they were just trying to do something a little bit fun, but yeah, it does feel like it's just not been thought out fully, has it? So, it's, hey, whatever. it happens, I suppose. As long as, you know, I mean, you know, as long as creators are pointing it out to them, maybe they'll get onto that. Maybe they've just not noticed it, and, you know, now's the time for them to get their shit into gear and all that kind of thing, so... There is a Sharon in here. Which makes me think I probably should have been Renate Scala, but... I've yet to see... a single bubble on the floor. I'll take that. It's fine. Alyssa, if you're still in here, have you tried out these new component sets, especially the Dimension Destroyer? Because I'll be honest with you, that is fresh doo-doo. I'm still trying to figure out what they were trying to figure out with that one. Not a good set at all. Yeah, we've got these. That's fine. Get rid of all those. That's fine. Absolutely do. Yep. Oh, good. It's not just me then. I think I was testing it in the lab, and I was just using Ajax just for like just playing around and everything like that. And I think my smash did like 400k, and then this thing landed and did 11, and 11k, and I was just like, oh, oh dear, is this what we got? That's awful. Max MP on Luna sounded good, but I don't know. I mean, I do want to test something out with that, because we all know that max MP on Inez as well. I'm not saying it's definitely the way to go, but I don't know if it breaks like a threshold to be able to take away like one of the crit mods or something like that, if it's enough to be able to actually justify pushing it over into another boundary and stuff like that. But that's on the agenda. That's not anytime soon for me. That's, I mean, you know, to do that whole thing for like literally taking off like a 4-piece into like Slayer or 4-piece into Bravery or something like that just to be able to get 28 MP just doesn't feel like a massive amount, but it's possible. Geordie, big damage? Oh, go on then. What number did you manage to get to? Just shy of 1.7 this end. Oh, you were joking about the 11k damage. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I kid you not, I did test it a couple of times just to make sure it wasn't just going crazy. But yeah, 11k damage, and it was just like, why? Why? What is the point? Why have you made this into a set? I could understand if it had like a two-piece effect going into it, and you know, oh, maybe it's leading up to this big effect. But the fact that you can't even rock it as a two-piece because it literally says no effect is just downright disgusting. But hey, oh, whatever. I mean, I kind of do want to try circulation. You know, the HP heal modifier, and it could be interesting. I mean, the MP heal also is quite nice. I mean, especially for like Eugen, I think this probably could be his go-to when he gets ultimate. If he gets some really nice skills and everything like that. But I think that's about it. I mean, it just means that you can use his skills a little bit more often. It's not really contributing anything more, but I guess we'll see. Yes, against Owen Eugen. Yeah, I mean, it makes the most sense. I mean, technically, you know, if I swap over to Nell, go boss time, and then just take off Shattered Heart and go for... Don't have the space for it, fantastic. If I take that off and then go Restored Heart. Is this a healing? No, it's not even counted as a healing skill, fantastic. So, I was thinking because it does shield recovery, maybe it would get treated that way, maybe it would actually benefit from it, and you could find a very niche use to be able to use with Restored Heart. But no, it doesn't seem to be the case, so... You can scratch that idea, or I can save us all some time. That's fine. I am going to save it so that Eraser is now in that slot, and I am going to put a catalyst into it.
Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Are we looking for damage now? Yeah. Solid. Thought you looked like a profile picture. I was wrong. So the the profile picture was originally a cartoon drawing that. So when I was back on Babylon, so I was doing content creation with two friends. We commissioned a friend to be able to actually draw us a picture to be able to use as our logo. And that was their style of art and everything like that. So that's what they went with, and yeah, it's. I mean, what they did was they took some reference photos from like back off our Facebook and like that thing from like a few years like prior and everything like that, and they used that as like a reference point. And those pictures are probably close to, oh, it's got to be close to like 9-10 years on now. So yeah, I changed a little bit from that kind of picture, to be fair. Oh, well. Right, I think I might have to call it there, because I do have to work on a video, and then I do have to be up for work in the morning, so I do kind of want to get that sorted. I got a little bit lazy yesterday and didn't actually sort out my videos, so yeah, I think we'll call it there. So yeah, this was just the second stream. Plan on doing another one on Sunday. Sunday will be most of the day and everything like that. Intel, it's going to be Jaber. So I've been working on a Jaber build for the past 3-4 days, something like that. Finally got into a place that I'm happy with and everything like that. So script is already done, voicing's already done. I need to just do like the editing and everything like that. So yeah, so that will be dropping hopefully in an hour and a half if I get lucky and manage to get everything sorted and all that kind of thing. But that does mean I do need to kind of wrap this all up here. But yeah, so no, I appreciate everyone stopping by. Appreciate Elisa with the donation as well. That really does mean well, even if, you know, it's £5, but it does mean so much more to me than that. And it's my first ever one, so Someone's got a 60 catted J. I was pretty sure you've got everyone 60 catted at this rate. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. So yeah, everyone that's in chat right now, thank you all so much. And you got to show what I'm rocking on Jabed Race. Oh, okay. Do you want to show me the build, or do you just want me to... Or do you want me to wait until you put out your video, Geordie? Which one is it? Bunny, Serena, Jaber, Carl, and Nell so far. Jesus. That's a lot of catalysts. I don't think I've even had that many catalysts across all the descendants, to be honest with you. Because that's what, 300 catalysts?
All the cards on the battlefield.
Yeah, there's a very good chance that you've probably put put more catalysts into those 5 than I've actually do. Show you off stream sometime soon. Well, I'll tell you what, if I end this now, I'm more than happy just to kick around and you can show me then and do that if you that way. Fully updated. I did see you farming the blue brains, to be fair. I do recall that. I didn't get to see the other materials or anything like that, but man, fair play to you for the grind and all that kind of thing. I wish I had the time to be able to do that kind of side of things, to be honest with you. Won't have that video out until maybe Sunday. Fair enough then. Well, but yeah, I'll tell you what, let's call it there, and I can kick around for a couple of minutes, and then we can talk about it and all that kind of thing, and then I'll crack on with my video and everything like that. So, appreciate all of you stopping by. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you all so much. And yeah, there's a chance I might see you on Sunday. Sunday's going to be the next time that I stream, and yeah, I'll keep you informed as to when we next do all these and all that kind of thing. So, thank you all so much. Enjoy your evening. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself well. I'll see you on the next video.